Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII, and now we're playing as Fang. That's right. One of the main. That's right, Jova. This is our last main character. Basically, she's the
Dragoon.
Yeah, she's the
Dragoon of the game.
Yeah.
She's using a spear and she jumps.
Allow me to explain what a Dragoon is for those who are not actually cutscene. I'll say it later.
Gee, let me guess. More tactical observations. Fang and Lightning are going to make...
Actually, Jova, Lightning is about to slap Fang on the face.
Because she's let's see.
You'll see why. Hold on.
And because she's hunting other let's see.
Where do I start?
Actually, she's also a pulse Lassie, so she's on their side. Hold on.
I've got a few screws loose. I'm a Lassie.
Hey, in that case, is Sid also a let's see?
Fang is actually one of the least bad characters in the game. She's okay.
Yep, I actually like her.
Cocoon.
You know, she's supposed to see. Does this mean that Sid Reigns is also a let's see as well?
Oh my god.
So much. My partner and I turned a
Well, I mean, I just figure. I mean, is that like a whole organization of Cocoon or, you know, Pulse or whatever, let's see, trying to hunt other, let's see.
Okay, Jova, try not to call things for the next 10 minutes so that we can actually...
Wait, Pedro. You're telling me that that wasn't an organization made completely of let's see and that
No, it wasn't. No,
Fang
is the supposedly only let's see of that group. Supposedly, but yeah, as you just called, yes, Sid is a let's see too.
Why?
We'll see why when it comes into play.
Doesn't that kind of make him a hypocrite for all he's been saying? Oh, wait, let me guess. There's probably going to be a plot element that explains that.
No, we'll get to that in part 20, I think? I forgot which one.
Hey, you know, never mind. We probably missed it while they were off-screen.
They'll target civilians and purge everyone who's a threat.
Snow, no, these soldiers actually said that they wanted to keep the people safe, and they actually were legit about it. If anything...
Yeah, too bad the general forced them to do that.
Oh.
We can still
yeah.
Huh. So the mooks are actually good guys at heart. And yet our heroes are kind of mercilessly killing them.
Yep.
That seems messed up.
I can't let this happen.
It is.
Pedro, is there anything that actually makes it better?
Not really, no.
Only one choice, I guess.
Wow, this...
Try to save everyone.
That's... Leroy, what do you have to say about this?
You didn't think this through, did you, you moron? You can't save everyone. That's not possible.
Also, Snow, it's a human, it's a spontaneous human reaction to ask why that kid is making you angry face with that statement of yours.
I know, right?
You know, because it would be suspicious.
You know, maybe the kid should do like some digging because it wasn't his fault that his mom died.
Yes, sure. Like I said in the first, was this the second part?
God,
like I said,
no, please, Snow, don't do what I think you're going to do.
What is he gonna do? What do you think he's gonna do, Jova?
I have a feeling he's going to charge. I have a feeling he's going to charge in their guns blazing and try and draw away attention towards himself.
And he just called it again. Anyway,
he is going to do that.
Yes. He's actually, believe it or not, Jova, he's actually gonna take a gun, fire it at the
What is it with that derp face that Snow has?
Basically, yeah, I know, right? You're right, but anyway, Jova, what he's gonna do is he's gonna take a gun and he's gonna fire it at the air and while screaming, "I'm a pulseless sea." I'm not even kidding. He's actually gonna do that.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Okay. I know that was probably a glitch or something, but I liked how one of the non-soldier NPCs was just walking there calmly, as if nothing bad was going on.
He clearly stopped giving a shit because this world is just so stupid.
He just goes in guns a-blazing and he's like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
I just want to get my monthly paycheck and just go back home and try to pretend that my life has meaning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
5 stars.
Anyway, 5 stars, A+, 4 stars.
4 stars.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, like I was trying to say, actually, what I was gonna say, I lost my train of thought. Okay, never mind. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Anyway, hallway. Hold on, Jova. I told a lie. Turns out we also had branching paths. We could either go through the floor or through the stairs that lead into the exact same path. See? Branching. There you go, see? It's totally exploration and shit.
Wow, yeah, cool branching. You know, I think I'm beginning to see where David Cage got his inspiration for Beyond Two Souls.
Basically, the maximum of branching.
What about his motivation for the rest of his games, Jova?
Well, I said Beyond Two Souls. Heavy Rain, I guess he actually was getting some good ideas. And we know where he got his ideas from Indigo Prophecy from. Matrix.
Yeah, and Dragon Ball Z.
Anyway. Dragon Ball Z.
Anyway, like I was... basically, Jova, the maximum of exploration this game has is the equivalent of choosing between either going through the stairs or using the elevator. That's basically the extent of this game's exploration.
It's the extent to a character select screen.
Pretty much.
So wait, so let me get this straight. You got hit several times there, yet you still got 5 stars.
Gameplay.
Again, Jova, the star system is complicated.
The star system, the rating is that.
I wouldn't call it complicated so much as just outright wacky.
Theo, is that fancy talk for it makes no sense?
Maybe.
Complicated implies that there's actually a method to its madness.
No,
Yeah,
there is no, Jova. There is no method. There is only madness. Oh look, they got a child with a plush toy. I wonder if this is going to be emotionally manipulative.
So are these people all Lassie or something?
No. They're just normal people who are afraid of Lassie, obviously, because the Sanctum is always drilling the idea that Lassie are dangerous and shit. And here's the moment that Jova called.
Why is he doing this?
Because he
wants to make the NPCs go away.
Hey, wait a minute. Come to think of it, why don't the protagonists ever just cover up their marks?
See, I told you. Okay.
What? Okay, Pedro.
Jova,
Pedro.
remind me why you think this character is better than Lightning.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm sort of expecting, like, with what just happened, I'm sort of expecting him to run after shouting "Gotcha."
Okay, the defense rests. Snow may once again be the dumbest character in this game.
You know what? It's funny. This is an actual reference.
So
to
wait a minute.
A really bad Batman comic called Batman Odyssey, where Batman does the exact same thing to make a huge crowd of people go away.
So wait a minute.
This reminds me of Beverly Hills Cop 3, where Axel Foley literally shoots his gun in the air just to get people's attention.
So wait a minute, Jova.
That reason.
So wait a minute, Jova. You're saying that you've just had your equivalent to Shiroi's Rise of Lyric moment, where your defense rests?
I'm done with this.
Yeah, I think it may be. Okay, yeah, seriously, Snow, why did you do that?
And now we're in a Marvel movie.
Yep.
Seriously though, why the heck did Snow do that?
Because he's a moron, Jova. Morons tend to do moronic things. That's why we call them morons.
On paper, he wanted to make the civilians go away from the military.
The problem is that
it backfired.
The problem is that there's
I'm sorry, but isn't this sort of making them believe in the military more? I mean, seriously, he yelled he was going to kill them all. Isn't that kind of gonna make them, you know, go after you and sort of believe in the military who says that all Pulse are evil? You know.
Oh, Jova, you and your logic.
And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he kills some people right there.
Surprisingly, he didn't.
Oh.
Okay. Snow may still be a tiny bit more smarter than Lightning, but only by a little bitty Fred.
Let me get. He gives the toy back. He kind of.
Look at that! I called it. The whole plush thing was used for emotional manipulation. Gee, I've
seen the game before.
I must be a fucking wizard like Jova is. Actually, no. I know. And now this soldier grabbed them for. No, actually, no. This is just the jet thing. No, never mind. Snow, you didn't think this through, did you? Actually, no.
You actually have to wear the suit to go.
Yeah. Also, blinded by light.
And black screen.
Because why not?
You were blinded by dark light.
You gotta stay ahead of him.
Yes. Oh, by the way, Jova, it's in this part that we're gonna get Snow confronting Hope. No, actually, the reverse. Hope confronting Snow. Sorry.
I see.
I think it is.
Gonna happen?
I think it. I think it is. At least, let me check. Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
it is. I remember
Hopefully we'll
that.
get something interesting, and I don't mean interesting in the good way.
It's gonna be interesting in a shitty way. Basically,
That's
Joe.
what matters.
Basically, Shiroi, the acting
Also,
is.
also, Pedro, notice how we did like literally 3 or 4 steps before another cutscene.
Basically,
Okay,
Shiroi,
seriously, why is the battle music playing during this?
because excitement,
goes.
I guess.
Felix Heights is that way, right?
Seriously, the battle music was playing during that scene.
Okay,
It
in case,
didn't really feel necessary.
in case somebody forgot, Felix Heights is where Hope's dad
Still pretty
lives. They're
far.
trying to meet at Hope's place, basically. And now we're in a Persona game. Okay, what was
So
the?
they say.
Okay, sorry.
Why are they trying
I'm
to-
sorry. That
why-
billboard reminds me so much of
Looks
Persona
like it
for some
actually
reason.
might be, huh?
Why
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
they go
well,
to Hope's
she didn't
dad's
have
place,
family.
though? Wouldn't that
Listen to
just
me.
draw the military's attention to Hope's dad's place?
Actually, that's exactly what's going to
I'm an
happen.
orphan. I barely got to know my family.
Ah,
But someday,
Again,
I'm
Jova,
gonna
the
have
characters
my
in this game are morons, and they
save
don't
Sarah
think
and
about
protect
the
your
consequences of their acts.
Speaking of them being
How
morons,
exactly?
why did they choose this moment when they're running away
question.
from angry soldiers and villagers to stop and have an emotional breakdown?
Oh, hold on,
wanna do what's
Shiroi,
right.
Shiroi. Are you trying to
everyone
imply that
hates
this
the
game is
sea.
badly written?
Kinda
I
hard to
might
help
be,
someone
yes.
that's
You got a
trying
problem.
to
So
kill
Jova implied it. You implied it. Gee, maybe this game is badly written. What do you think, Teo?
everything. will work
I
out
don't
in the
know.
end.
next will be
long as we
Pedro's
stay
turn
together
to
and
imply
hold on to
it,
hope.
and then it'll be Tio's turn to imply it.
And then we'll all just outright say how it should.
Anyway, yes, Jova, this is the motorcycle enemy that I was talking about in the last part.
Oh boy.
Fuck
Oh,
that
she's only
motorcycle
hope.
enemy. Teo
a
knows what I'm
quick
talking
Yeah,
about.
big time.
Hope, you know, if what you said about sheep is correct, what Hope said there kind
Actually,
of fits.
Jova, I specifically am going to show a death at the hands of that enemy, specifically so I can show how cheap he is.
Goody.
I think I
know,
am,
it's
at least.
not-
Let me check. I think I am.
I wish.
Let me...
You know, it's times like this that make me wonder why I'm not in Last Spectre tending to my poor little fish, Teoskivin.
Yes.
Is it cheaply overpowered or is it
Yes,
just
yes, Professor Layton is a million times better written because, you know, Aki... Oh, by the way, speaking, since there's nothing going on, allow me to bring something that I already brought up to Teo earlier this morning.
Oh, hold on. Here's the motorcycle.
You told him about the fish?
No, not the fish, another thing. Hold on. This is the enemy I was talking about, Joe.
The Falco motorcycle.
Falco? Are they trying to reference Star Fox?
I don't
I
think so.
I mean, no, not that. I mean, F-Zero Racing?
No,
highly
there's
doubt
an
it.
actual character in Star Fox that is called Falco Lombardi.
That too,
Not
yeah,
a
but I was
name,
wondering
it's
if they're referencing for those.
Now let's watch how he dies right here.
I think I show it off, but I don't remember exactly. Let me see if I do.
Yep, Gatling gun.
Do I
There
show
is.
it? Here it is, Gatling gun. This is the incredibly cheap attack. I don't remember if I show it. If I show the depth, do I? I don't remember if I edited it out or not. I'm sorry, guys. I don't
No,
remember.
because you staggered it.
It's been a while. It's been a while since. Okay, I staggered it, which means he won't attack. Okay, sorry, guys. I guess I must have edited it out. Sorry.
Okay.
Anywho, as I was saying, yes, in fact, Teo, there is a character in our Last Spectre playthrough named Teoskivin.
Basically, hold on, Teo. Basically, there's a mini game in Professor Layton 4 where we take care of a fish and we do mini games with it, and we can name it. And Jova thought it would be great for you to be with us in spirit in the Layton playthrough, so he named it Teo's
Why the hell a fish?
Because that fish is awesome, trust me.
My animal motif is a rat.
A
I
rat?
thought you liked water types, though.
I am, but my nickname is based on the rat race from Warhammer Fantasy. Come on.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
And now we're fighting 3 Buzz Lightyears.
If it's any consolation, though, Teo, that fish is awesome.
Anyway, since there's nothing going on, it's just a waste of our time. Allow me to say something that I think a little. I was checking for any level 5 news today, and I found a new statement by Akihiro Hino.
Oh, sure.
Check this out, Joe Ventura. I think you will. I know you'll enjoy this. Basically, Akira Hino states that the more creators get carried away, the less sellable a game becomes. Gee, just exactly, like a certain
That's just what happened.
like a certain Mr. Toriyama. Here it is. Basically, he said, okay, here it is. My consistent approach has been to see things from the user's perspective. That is to say, pick a target demographic and then set about creating while imagining what would delight that target. It's going to sound really obvious when I put it like this, but as professional creators pile on the years, they have a tendency to become characteristically eccentric. But the more a creator gets carried away and obsessive, the less sellable a game becomes. And then he proceeds to use Yokai Watch as an example. Take Yokai Watch, which is aimed at elementary school children, as an example. I thought up the story by thinking back to what I used to be into when I was at that age. However, I don't bring an adult's perspective into the game. In fact, I make efforts to probably purge it out, because if it creeps into the game, even a little bit, the end product ends up becoming inconsistent with itself. The sorts of things that children like don't change in essence, but there are occasions when the things themselves change across generations. That's where research and revision is needed. For example, when I was that age, Doraemon was really popular, but these days, nerds like Nobita are few and far between. The modern educational system is for ensuring that any child is treated as normal. Conversely, children these days worry that they're normal. That's why the protagonist in Yokai Watch is a normal boy. I strive to make the game palatable to today's children by creating characters, story premise, and so on through this process of research and revision. Thank you, Mr. Hino, for actually understanding people and what they want.
In other words, don't portray what you think
the reason
portray what they actually like.
I actually wonder, Pedro, if Toriyama thought that...
Yeah, exactly. That's why I brought this up.
Following this logic was trying to appease the Call of Duty audience.
That's why I brought this up, because it fits Motomo Toriyama in this game so well. This game was not clearly... even Jova already figured this out, but this game is clearly not aimed at fans who love the Final Fantasy series. This is basically Toriyama indulging in his own ego, you know, like.
And according to the Final Fantasy, according to Final Fantasy 13 team, apparently this is geared towards America.
Pedro, apparently you will die.
Is it in this one? Hold on, let me check.
Yep.
It's in this one. See, I literally got the reason I died just now. I do show it off. Thank you. All right, awesome. Okay. See, the reason I died is because I wasn't using the Sentinel roll, which is the roll that maximizes my defense. See, again, like I said in the last part, in order to beat that enemy, I have to beat it in the exact way that the game wants me to. I can actually, use my brain to think up a strategy. This game is trying to save me up all the nasty trouble of thinking.
Sorry, Hope. I guess that you were robbed of your revenge because of Gatling gun.
Actually, this is a very good opportunity to bring up something else, Jova. You know how in normal Final Fantasies, when we die, we have to reload the save point?
Yeah.
In this one, you don't have to worry about that because you can just retry.
Yeah.
At no cost whatsoever. Okay, you can argue that Ni no Kuni had a retry option too, but in Ni no Kuni, if you retry, you lose money as a penalty. In here, you literally have no penalty.
Well, normally I would complain about that, but considering how cheap the death was, I'm actually kind of okay with there being a retry right there with no penalty.
Okay, notice how I'm defending right now using the Sentinel roll. See, this is the only way to survive that attack. Basically,
I'm sorry. I guess I'll be honest. It's like, well, normally I would cry foul at you being able to retry with no penalty, but considering how cheap the death is, and how it kind of comes out of nowhere, I am actually kind of completely okay with the retry being there. I mean, because if anything, I think it would have been more utter nonsense for you to get penalized for suffering a death that, came out of the blue like that.
I actually really like the way Ni no Kuni did it, where you can retry, but you have to pay in order to use it. Whenever I forget, that way, if I forget to save, I can still retry and not lose progress, but at the same time, I'm penalized for not thinking, for not playing straight. I like that way. Anyway, yes. Don't worry. See, I survived only because Hope was healing me.
Wow.
Pedro, I see exactly where you're coming from, but honestly, I think you should be thankful for getting a free retry from suffering a death so cheap.
Oh yeah, totally.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is like, well, that's sort of why I'm not bothered by it for this particular.
Any normal, legitimate death, I'd completely agree with you, but you deserve to free pass this.
Definitely, I agree. Tia, what's your take on that? What's your take
all
on
the deaths that you've gotten in this game are pretty much just.
Jova and Shiroi have a point because it would have been any ass level of bullshit making you restart from the save point at this point.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really excuse because in almost a lot of other situations the game is too easy.
Yeah,
so it's just
that's the thing. Yeah, again, like I said, this game in general is incredibly easy. The only way this game can actually manage to make you lose is by becoming incredibly cheap. And pulling.
I guess that's sort of why I can sort of see why the retries are so beneficial to you. Because when you think about it, it sort of goes for the whole game. I mean, as we've revealed, this game is obviously radically different from its predecessors. So with those changes come a new sort of retry system, which sort of coincides with it. I mean, let's think about it, Pedro. Have you had any deaths in this playthrough that haven't been because of cheapness or just because you're absolutely willing to die?
Not at all.
I'm willing to die.
Not at all. I didn't even die in any of the Eidolon battles. As Teo keeps saying, those are hard. But the only one that even came close to killing me was Sass's Eidolon. But aside from that, they were all a cakewalk for me. I don't know what Teo's talking about in terms of being brutal.
And they're all extremely scripted. There's the auto battle. There's the only real strategy is when there's, these huge difficulty spikes. Hence why I guess I can't really complain about the retry system being the way it is.
I'm not complaining about it.
Any other way, I think it would have actually been more.
What's that?
I'm not complaining about it, Jova.
Hold on, Jova.
You say you want
It's
a
happening.
family.
Yeah.
What if they were taken from
Oh
you?
my god.
By natural causes like falling.
This writing is so cliche. Jesus Christ.
What if you knew
This
who was
is
to
too
blame?
cliche. This is too cliche.
Hey, are you okay?
You're asking that
You're
now.
asking me only now?
Did you get hit in the head or something? Or...
I think that...
Oh boy, here's the boss.
What is
Again,
this?
another boss
wait.
they fucking
Talk about
made.
this later.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on. This looks just like the dragon thing from earlier.
It doesn't even look like a dragon. I'm not quite sure what that thing is.
It's a robot, don't worry.
Snow, okay, Snow, do I need to punch you out to the closest clue shop? Because you definitely need to get one.
Hey, come on down and get your clues right here. Bye now. Bye.
Ushumgal Subjugator.
What the hell kind of name? That's right, his name is Ushumgal. What the hell does Ushumgal even mean? Ushumgal.
I'm trying to research, but I'm pretty sure it's some Norse terminology.
Okay. And right now, I'm picturing some parents actually naming their child Ushumgal, and then when it comes to, and if they're Christian, hold on.
It's based. The name is based on a Sumerian god.
I can only imagine someone giving two Christian parents naming their child Ushumgal, and then when it comes time for baptizing the baby, the priests are like, "This child shall be called Ushumgal." Seriously?
Anyways, as I was saying, you two have just given me an idea. Hey, I've got it, guys. We should make ourselves a clue shop. Come on down to the clue shop. Buy your plot points here today. Need to plug up those annoying plot holes? Well, we've got the plot bridge here for $8.99. Need to explain something that makes absolutely no sense? Well, we've got your encyclopedias here for $10.99.
Jova, remember never to accept anything from anyone who has lightning returns, because we will go out of business if we try to fill up lightning returns.
Yep.
True. Yes. I'm sorry, but we're afraid that our business does not support that one game. But hey, if you're a developer, we also have mind-reading psychics here, able to be used for $99.99 a day.
Oh yeah, by the way, as nothing's going on here, I should point out that I did send Alice a text earlier, and unfortunately she says we can bond over our hatred of this. Sounds bloody-tastic, I might have to play this.
You see, okay, see...
Oh, Shiroi, look at it like this, though. At least,
you know, Shiroi, I've never met your girl. Okay,
you're playing it.
okay, Shiroi, I've never met your girlfriend, but I like her already. I mean, she hates 13. I hate 13, and she also agreed. She also saw things my way. I like her already.
Great.
We should have her guest commentate at some point.
Okay, so yeah, the boss battle is still going on. Again, it goes back. I'm sorry to anyone who's watching this commentary thinking that the boss is taking too long, but again, it goes back to what I keep saying. The problem with this boss battle is that not only does it go back to the whole stagger gauge thing.
Like he got tossed into the air.
Just like with every boss battle in the game, the only way to do good damage to it is to stagger it. The problem is that this boss it's so easy for this boss to bring me down to my lower life points that I basically have to use Steel Guard constantly in order to avoid dying.
And there you go, right there. He knocked you into the air. How are you supposed to properly damage him without using Sentinel constantly?
Thank you! Jesus Christ, I've been saying that for years when criticizing this fucking game.
Can't we find our own way to fight them? Like this?
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what all those annoying games like Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy XII, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy...
Final Fantasy X is extra annoying.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy X doesn't do this, though.
No, it doesn't.
To be honest, yeah, it has a good battle system.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. And you know, Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, you know, almost every other Final Fantasy mainstream game.
Be careful, Jova. There are very different opinions on the fandom about Final Fantasy 2. For example, I actually like it, but Pedro doesn't like it.
I like the story, but the gameplay... Oh, God.
What I'm saying...
Probably it's because I played only the PSP version, but it was fine for me.
That explains it to Teo, because the first version I played was the NES version.
In that case, confirm for me this though. I'm pretty sure that no Final Fantasy game that came before this game did battles like this, you know, where you were kind of stuck to one way whatsoever. You couldn't find another way to.
No, before Final Fantasy 13, every single Final Fantasy had at the very least a good battle system. And yes, Final Fantasy 12 haters. I'm including 12 in that. I like that battle system. Deal with it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's always funny because at the time, haters of Final Fantasy 12, at the time 12 came out, said that, oh no, you just make the game play itself. No. This game is how it plays itself.
But see, the thing about the thing about Final Fantasy 12, okay, a lot of people like to exaggerate because Final Fantasy 12 only plays itself if you purposely customize the gambits that way. You don't even have to use gambits; they're completely optional. If you don't like them, don't use them.
I think the difference is like, well, you know, like here, auto battle that was literally the first thing given to you.
Basically, Jova, just to give you an idea. For example, the gambit system works like this. Basically, for example, one of the most common gambits you can have is automatically use a potion when you're down to 20% of your HP. Okay, so if you want, you can only have that gambit. You can have everything else be done by you. Okay, but if you want, you can buy more gambits and basically customize the game in a way where you can literally have the game play itself, leave it there, and the game will and the characters will grind for XP over and over, and you can just go do something else. I like the fact that they allow us to do that because it saves all that trouble in terms of grinding while playing at the game, because I can get some awesome XP while doing something else, you know. However, if you don't like that, simple, don't use the gambits. They're completely optional. Or even then, don't customize the game that way, because you can customize the gambits in so many ways. You can literally the game is literally customizable to the player's comfort level. And I love games that do that.
Yeah. You know what I see like this, Pedro, is like, yeah, I agree with you. It's like, well, it's sort of the opposite of this game. It's like, well, with Final Fantasy 12, you have to go out of your way to make the game feel automated. Yet with this game, you have to go out of your way to make the game not feel animated.
Yeah.
I mean, automated.
Anyway, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The game is about to become a soap opera.
I'm
not even kidding. The way the scene is directed.
Yeah,
the game is. Actually, he comes back later. Basically, the way the scene is directed, the way it's written, and the way the music plays, it feels so soap opera-ish, but I'll let you guys be.
Let me guess, in a
What are we
few
doing over
seconds he's
there?
just going to start shouting.
Yes.
Okay.
Both of them are.
Oh,
Oh, and this is
End of it.
vending machines in the future.
Thirsty.
Oh.
You probably should have told me that before I spent my money on it.
Well,
Yeah.
don't wanna waste it.
Even he's saying.
So let me guess. Is Hope probably
What
gonna
the
just
hell?
He's totally off his rocker. He's gone.
He's going psycho.
Oh God, are you telling me that Hope's gonna start dressing up like his
Jesus
mother?
Christ, dude, get over it. Oliver
you know,
lost it. Oliver
how
lost.
about you ask him what actually
need to know.
happened instead of
Told
just
you.
blowing a gasket?
Save
I love
Sarah,
Oliver
protect
lost his
Cocoon,
mom and he didn't
have
whine.
myself a big,
Jesus Christ,
happy
okay.
family.
He had, well, he didn't whine. He had the legitimate reaction.
Yeah.
Maybe
So, you know, Hope, are you? You know, wouldn't it be just funny if Hope
Doesn't work
actually just
himself.
decides to push him over the ledge
Even if
instead
you're
of
listening.
stab him at this point?
Actually, he kinda. Okay, hold
What
on.
if that gets people around you involved?
Oh, here he is. Here he is. He's about to comfort him.
What happens when your actions end up ruining someone's life?
Here he is. I love. Hold on. I love the. I love.
What if someone dies?
Why is he flashing
Then,
back to
Snow.
those people?
I love the way. It's gonna be so funny in a
Now,
minute.
This is
flashback,
literally
I
a
guess,
soap
makes
opera
sense.
right now.
Yeah, it
How
is.
do you
Oh, hold
pay
on.
for what you've done?
And I'm I'm someone who watches a lot of those.
Hold on.
Okay.
Swoop swings.
Shame on me, but I watch a lot of soap operas.
Oh, I do too.
Someone's gone. Words are useless.
So that's it?
Hold on.
People die and you just run away?
I know.
Oh no! I love you, Ben Affleck.
Don't know how to fix it. Where do you
It's
start?
very good, Snow. Very
What do you
good. This
say?
therapy session is working wonders.
How about goodbyes?
And I'm not getting paid for it either. I'm just
This is
being
so-
How does this
sitting here
little kid
listening.
push someone of that stature over a ledge?
This scene in this
Okay, Pedro.
this scene in general is
Are
so
you
badly
also-
made.
Tell me what I deserve.
Pedro, are you sure that this isn't a therapy session and we aren't the doctors who
No,
are getting paid
I'm
for
I'm
this?
pretty sure it's not.
Question: why Hope's idol doesn't show up
I
right
know,
now?
I know. Hope for some reason exploded, and I
Oh,
have no idea what the hell that was.
You know, Hope,
was my mother.
he accidentally killed
she
your
died
mother.
because of
You're
you.
about to commit murder.
You.
Long live the
That's what she
snow.
meant.
Oh, but look it out. The missiles stop him. And look, symbolism! See, just like his mom got hit by missiles from behind, Hope got. See, it's reincorporated and shit. This game is so
Okay,
good.
they're diving. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, but there's
Okay,
no
what-
way we're gonna survive that.
Okay, once again, Snow. somehow
Theon,
managed
don't
to-
forget, superpower trench coat.
Somehow he. I'm sorry, but how did he do that flip in midair?
Fuck you, plot.
He somehow managed to exactly change his body's direction at that point. It's like that part in Heavy Rain, I think.
Oh, here
where
it is,
even
Java.
then-
We're gonna get more explanation on that thing about Vanille and Fang being the
Pretentious
being.
narrations.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, Teo. Pretentious
Oh.
narration for the win. All right, done. Okay.
We don't need it.
Oh, so Vanille was a Lissy beforehand.
Yeah.
I guess that explains the ATB thing with her.
I think they
Basically,
explained it earlier.
basically, these two are the ones who made
Oh, yeah,
Dash.
that's right, I
See,
did.
see, they're talking about a kid that young.
It's not right.
Basically, it's their focus to
unfair.
do that.
But guess what?
It's their focus to do what now?
It's supposedly their focus to make Dash a LC.
Like that girl the other day.
Why?
Doesn't matter what the focus is.
Theo, do you
We
remember?
do
Because I
it,
don't.
Whether we like it or not.
If I recall, they were branded still by Anima too. So
Yeah.
I think it was their current focus right now. But I don't understand why they needed to bring that kid to Kujata in
We do what we
particular.
gotta do
Yeah.
and get ourselves
You
off
know,
this
I find it
filthy world
unusual to hear
as fast as
Australian
we can.
actors and actresses in video games.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
You
fine
get
with
out
it.
of here first.
No, it's
I'll buy
it's
you
just
some
something
time.
I've never actually heard before.
Oh, really?
Now that's
Yeah.
not a lance. That's a lance.
So yeah, so basically, Jova, these two, in order to save themselves, are going to doom the life of that little kid. Again, why are we supposed to like her?
Because of the focus thing?
Yeah. In order to save themselves, Oh, they're just Cerberus did this much
and by
better.
the way, we're sisters.
Wait, they are. Wait a minute, Pedro. I thought you said they weren't sisters.
No. Fang mentioned it in the previous part.
Oh, she did?
Then why did Pedro say that they weren't sisters?
Hold
when
on.
I guessed that they were.
I didn't remember that. They actually are sisters?
So you saying that I
She
did?
said when she revealed that to Lightning.
No. What she says is if Vanille's the only family I have, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're sisters. I mean, family can, like, you know, it's one. People use that expression a lot, even when they're not actually blood related.
Do we even know what they are?
The game doesn't flat out say it, so I don't know. But yeah,
I
like,
wonder if the data log says it.
Okay, Joe, but this is the main reason why I hate Vanille. She's really, not just Vanille, but also Fang. Like, they're basically, in order to save themselves, they're going to doom the poor little kid to being a lessee.
That's why it
Wow.
made her a lessee.
That is
We
detestable.
messed up.
Which little kid is this?
Dash. Sasa's
Hold
son.
on. Wait
Sasa's-
for it.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Ham. Bitch slap to the face.
Basically,
Thank you,
Lightning. Lightning is slapping her for even considering doing
Get
that.
it?
I'm sorry, Pedro. Why were you saying that
You
Fang
sure
is the
better hope
least
so.
worst of the characters?
But
Well,
whether we're
I mean,
square,
like, aside from
that's
that
up to
whole Dash thing, she's at least not
You
annoying.
sound
What I
exactly
mean.
like
Isn't that the-
Snow. And he
She's
didn't
no
hit me.
Vanille. I mean, she's better than Vanille at least. I mean,
You
she has the
already
exact
knows
same
this.
detestable thing about that Vanille has, but at least she's not going, ooh,
That's a load
At
off.
least she's not having orgasms during the recording.
It's funny because in every concept she was supposed
You
to be
apologize
male.
so you'd feel better?
It's
That would
weird
make the
because
noises
Fang.
sound
Guess
even
so.
creepier.
Weird
And
because
before
Fang-
you ask, Shiroi, no,
Feel any
she
better now that
does.
you hit
She
me?
even if she kind of tries, she does not have anything with Lightning.
It
Oh,
didn't
by the
change
way,
anything.
Jova, guess what? In the next part, we're gonna have a moment where basically
Tell
Fang is gonna
that to my
explain to
jaw.
Lightning how the brands work, the Lassie brands, and
Let him see for
Felix
himself.
Heights is up
oh,
there.
okay.
So that'd be fun.
Still a ways before we get to Hope's
All right,
place.
everybody. In the next part, we actually
Few
arrive.
more battle.
All right, everybody. In the next part, we
We'll
actually
head through
arrive
that
at
gate.
Hope's house.
Right.
This should be fun.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna delve into. Actually, we're gonna fight the most boring boss in the game.
Aww.
Yep.
Theo knows what I'm
Yep.
talking about. Anyway, see you in the next
Yep.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you then.